Hey everyone, this is Pastor Chanclas here. This is my very first Minecraft Let's Play. Currently, as you can see, I already am pretty geared out. I just decided today to start recording Minecraft videos instead of my normal League of Legends. I am playing on a server owned by one of my friends, and I'm going to give you a very quick server tour before we get started on what we're doing. So this is my base, a bit of a starter base slash mega base inspired by all the great hermit crafters building their own mountains and everything. It's really kind of ugly at the moment. It will end up looking much prettier. It's just my brain turns everything into chaos before it cleans up and makes it pretty. Uh, Alrighty, so this is my nether portal. Again, not in the most ideal location, but it will do for now. Like I said, I do play on a server owned by one of my friends, so I'm not the only one on here. I'm going to show you a quick tour of their bases. I have this memorized out. So I fly through the nether, do some dangerous stunts. This is their nether highway. If I go in here, the spawn portal is just around the corner over here. Goes up these stairs. And this is where the world started. There's really nothing there. It's just a snowy mountain. It's just when we get new players on, it's easier to show them around that way. Um, then, as I come over this way, this is their nether highway. I've learned I have a bit of a shortcut over here. Fly through this. And you can see there's one of their nether portals. Here is the continuation of their nether highway. And when I head up these stairs, if I don't kill myself by flying into the wall, this is one of their portals. I use this one just because it's a little more secluded and isolated. So this is a village that they took over for their first base. I'm going to call the owner of this base Susie because they are IRL friends, and I don't know if they are okay with me using their real names. Um, they are. We decided we're going to build the server in a more medieval fashion, so we got these nice, more medieval roof stylings, um, castle towers, and things of the sort. Lots of copper is being used by everyone. Um, this is a little hut. There's one person on the server that's relatively new to Minecraft, so uh, they built this as their starter base. And you know what? We're not going to judge their ability because, like I said, they're new. Um, this is owned by Susie's husband. We'll call him Jim until I get permission to use their real names. Um, he really likes snow biomes. Every time we reset the server, he's in a snow biome. I have no idea why, but he is very industrial in his playstyle. He's got iron farm, he's got creeper farms, bee farms, villagers and all that. Very industrial. He's pretty good at it. If I go over this way, and I gotta make sure I don't run out of rockets here. On this other side, this is the server owner's base. He made a little path connecting to everyone else's. That's a little skeleton spawner they found. Created a little farm out of for XP. But this is his base. You can see he's far more organized than the rest of us in terms of laying things out before building. Also, the madman decided for his mining shaft he would just clear out an entire circle all the way down to bedrock. As you'll see if I just fall gracefully here. So graceful. He went all the way down to bedrock to do strip mining, which, yeah, he's a mad lad, but that's okay. Okay. I just made a map of their area. I've never checked out their skeleton spawner, so I'm gonna do that just to see how it works. So they usually do like redstone, a piston or something to get it all going. But it looks like it's already active. However, they're not coming down. So I'm not really sure how they built this. I'm not going to play with it. Not my farm, not my circus. So now I'm going to give you a better tour of my base. This here is cursed bamboo. I have no idea why. It's not growing. This side's growing just fine, and it's not because... I know it's not because there's a roof over it, because... I mean, those have a roof, these don't, or these do, and those are growing, but these aren't. I don't understand. Part of me thinks it's like some weird ghost block mechanic. There's no string or anything, as you can see. So I'm not sure what's going on, but it's kind of funny, so I'm going to leave it. Over here is where I kind of started my base. What I did was, over that hill, there's a village. I kidnapped some villagers and decided to just start by making an iron farm. I had a bit of a mishap when I was doing it, where my zombie accidentally turned into a drowned, and I had to do a lot of weird stuff with the bubble elevator to get it in here, but it worked. This is a little bit like Impulse's design. I just adjusted it a little bit, where instead of putting beds on the side, I just put 4 or 2 beds in the middle, made it a smaller hole, and just spawn-proof the outskirts a little bit better, so that way golems will still spawn, but it doubles as a breeder without having the extra beds to make it need a bigger radius. This is pretty effective, as you can see. I like to keep this organized because this way I can just pull poppies out and go make bone meal. Sometimes they toss around stuff. Right now what I'm working on is my village trading hall. Oh, and I've got a couple baby villagers, so I will put that them in a second. But basically I had all these guys kitted out. I had turned them all into zombie villagers and then back into regular people. For some reason these guys are refusing to get a job. I don't know, maybe I'll give them a raise, who knows. But yeah, then I was smart over there, put a lightning rod up. I was not so smart over here, and all 7 of these guys turned into witches because lightning struck. Meanwhile, the rest are still, you know, nice, giving me nice fair trades instead of making things a pain. Like a 1 emerald mending, who doesn't want that, you know? Or 1 emerald for respiration. But yeah, these guys, they'll learn to work for me, so I can zombify them. Oh, hey, he got a job. Cool. I'm just gonna put it in so he doesn't try to steal someone else's job, and we'll be good to go. I've got a baby villager in here that's ready for kidnapping, so something I've been doing just to make things fly by a little bit faster is I'll leave this like that. If you put a boat down, I realized, oh, I think he has to get in the boat. Never mind. What I've been doing is when I put them in a boat, they tend to go faster once the boat collides with the minecart. I got the idea because of a previous Hermitcraft episode. Grian was pranking Scar, and he did that, and Scar just flew. So I figured I'd try it. And it works pretty well. So let's see. This guy here. Cool. You will eventually grow up. Be cleric. Alright, now the next thing I need to do is get a zombie to spawn. I was using this as a spider spawner, but I think I'm going to switch things up a little bit. Okay. And I only want baby zombies to come out. I'll put a boat there, so that way if they do run out, they go in there. Cool. While we wait for zombie to spawn, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a tour of everything else. So, that's my second villager trading hall. This was my first one. It got me going pretty well, just because I have the iron farm here. Was able to abuse these iron trades, get all of these guys to master level, get a good start on gear. I did have full netherite gear a little while back, but I got lost in the nether, ended up going about 40,000 blocks that way, and died trying to find my way back. It was a fun experience. This here is a cool little contraption. So, this side produces cobblestone, and this side produces regular stone. And so when I'm silk touching, I can, if I want stone, I can do that. And if I want cobblestone, I can do that. The reason I set it up this way is because, as you can see, I'm building my mountain. And this section of it I already built, and I decided, hey, I'm going to moss it over. And while I was doing this, I learned that if you place cobblestone cannot be mossed over. Also, I don't know why there's an enderman in here, so I'm going to end his life. Be gone. He's not gonna Okay. Yeah, so this is going to be where I hide some more farms. I plan on making a bee farm and putting candles on all these glowstones and breaking them off, give it that Hogwarts Harry Potter vibe. Obviously, right now I don't have bees. That's the step I'll take in another day. I'm working on clearing this out. I had an idea to try to use lava to generate the structure, and it failed, but haven't done anything to fix it yet. Oh no. Hold on a second. I need to hurry and create a lightning rod so I don't have to redo my villagers again. Got a little auto smelter here. Let's see, go here. Get a lightning rod. Ooh, get rid of that. Okay. Like this. Okay. Now what I'm gonna do is put the lightning rod there, so if the lightning strikes, it won't hit any of them. Maybe it'll hit this guy. I hope it doesn't. You know, I should probably make a couple though. 6. Just place them all in random locations. Hopefully that'll protect this whole thing. But, yeah, I think the problem was, what happened was I was trying to zombify them, and I opened that up so I could kind of see what was going on. And I think because the edges got open, lightning was able to get through. I don't exactly know how lightning arced underneath here, came this way, and then came that way to get these 7 to be witches before, but what I'm thinking happened was it just came this way and missed that guy somehow. But whatever. Maybe not. I'll use glass. That's a better idea. while I wait for those guys to grow up and for the zombie to spawn, there's a couple more things I need to show you. This is my creeper farm slash AFK spot. Um, it's only half one because I don't really need a full-size creeper farm at the moment. You saw in that cave down there, I am building another one, but for now this is my creeper farm. It's a pretty typical creeper farm. I forgot where I saw this design. I saw it a couple years ago on YouTube from someone else though. But basically it's just trapdoors above or under a solid block. You put carpet in a specific pattern, put a cat in the middle. The cat scares the creeper. Creeper runs to the center. It comes all the way down to the kill chamber and boom, dead. It's pretty simple. Pretty effective though. As you can see by the fact that I have just rockets left over places. Oh yeah, over here, this is another friend of mine. He decided to come on the server. I invited him over, and he built this. He logged off. I think he's been on like 2 times before. I made fun of him for the shape of it. He said he's gonna work on adding depth and stuff. It's also floating. He added this dock, which I think he should have built out of bottom slabs because this is a nice dark spot for mobs to spawn. But whatever. And he built this too. Not exactly sure what his plans are, but we'll see. This is his fiance's house, who also logged on one time, and the one time she logged in. She understood the assignment of a medieval style build very quickly. I like that. I never even thought of that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, she built herself a little. She has a piston? Okay. Oh yeah, I gave her some iron and stuff to start off with too. So that way they could trade up. I gave totems. Always gotta hook the homies up. This guy over here was funny. He logs in. I give him an elytra, rockets, totem, and everything. The first thing he does is fly into a lava lake in the nether. Loses it all. Then he makes his way over here. He builds this thing. And just a hole. Just a hole that goes all the way down. I forgot to put water at the bottom. Yeah, and not even to bedrock, just negative 33. And then he was like, I'm gonna stop. So, not exactly sure what his plans were, but yeah, it's something. It's something. Also, I his front door's strange, and yeah, that's his dumpy starter house. Oh, you know what I need to do since I gotta re-zombify those guys? I need to go mining for gold. I think I'm gonna go mining in the nether for it, so that way I can also get some netherrack. Or some netherite again. Because I've got I had one piece of netherite. I put it on my sword to go wither hunting. I'm gonna do that. But yeah, I think I'm gonna make it another baby. I've come to interrupt your baby making. Buy carrots. Thank you and goodbye. I'm just gonna ignore the sound of the suffocating child. Like any normal American would. That was probably a bad joke. but that's okay. Oh, cool thing about my nether spawn here. Um, Directly this way, there is a bastion that got me all the ender pearls I needed. And directly this way, there's another fortress, which got me all the blaze rods I needed from the start. Wouldn't mind getting some wither skulls from these guys. Got one, but I really want more. I decided to just dig down pretty deep here to make a wither skeleton spawning contraption up there. I don't have enough wither roses to make a full-on farm, but wanted to give it a shot. I'm at Y16. I'm just gonna go down here and see what I can make happen. So I've learned through watching all the hermit crafters that Y12 is the best place to dig for ancient debris. It just goes. Alright, we've been AFKing here a little bit. I'm gonna see if any zombies have spawned yet. And the answer is no, so we're just gonna move on. It'll spawn eventually. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna fly up here, put all these resources away. One of these, yeah. My nether resources. Okay. Gravel can go in here. Let's see. Okay. Let's take a look at all this. Some netherite. So this one has silk touch. This one has fortune. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and just keep building away at this mountain. I've already got a bit of an outline going, so I'm just going to pick a block. I decided to speed up this part of the video just so you guys can see it is a survival vanilla world. I'm not cheating and like doing world edit or whatever in the background. I am using blocks that I've mined and I am building a mountain. Also wanted to showcase the levels that I have. It's a very nice number. It's something that I thought was kind of funny. But yeah, so this part you'll see I am building the mountain. It's just wanted to take a bit of a break from the rest of what I was doing in villager prep. This is kind of the calm before the storm. If you stick around a little bit longer, you will see it does devolve into some chaos. But it's good chaos and it's fun. We have fun here. Hope you guys are enjoying so far. Stick around and I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Oh my, you're kidding me. I AFK for 10 seconds and you become a witch already? Die. I don't know what just happened. How? How do you become a witch? When there's lightning rods up. Oh my gosh. I know what I have to do. So here again, as a new YouTuber, I completely forgot to talk while I was doing everything. Basically what happened was I AFK'd for a little bit because something came up and I got a little distracted. I came back and boom, my villager was a zombie, or was a witch, and I was bothered, so I was like, you know what, maybe I just need another block of space. I put a block in, I hiccup a little bit right there. And then I decided I'm going to put lightning rods on all these blocks. I cannot for the life of me jump place for some reason at this point. And I'm like, you know what, whatever. It's all good. Life goes on. But for the next couple moments, I'm pretty silent. You'll see in a bit I do my boat trick that I was talking about. And here, I mean, like I said, I collect my boat because I'm like, you know what, I need to replace these villagers. I accidentally killed one while I was killing the witch. So I grabbed the boat. Because I'm like, you know what, I'm going to show these viewers what I was talking about so they know I'm not crazy. AFK'd for a second there, that's why the cut was there. I see. Okay, here's some villagers. Let me try to get them in this boat. They need to be pushed around a little more frequently than I'd like. Um, get the boat all nice and positioned. And then I'm like, oh, I goofed. And it takes me a couple seconds before my brain cells decide to work together, and I figure out, you know what? Maybe I should spin around. And that's what I do. I spin around so I can come out the front and get myself all lined up because I'm a professional driver. Get the cart going, push it into the boat so you guys can see the magic happen. It connects, he takes off flying. You can see I follow after him real quickly. But I have no idea where the heck they went. I listened. I didn't hear him drowning. I checked around all the other places he could have gone. Um, I think, honestly, he just took a spaceship to the moon. I spent a couple of minutes looking around. I check everywhere. I fly up and I'm like, okay, maybe he just really went far forward there. But couldn't for the life of me figure it out. So I spent a couple seconds thinking. I'm confused. I'm like, okay, maybe, it was a glitch. Maybe he's still down there, rubber banding, lag or something. Nothing. You'll see in a minute I even go down and I try to find the boat and the minecart. I think maybe they went back, got stuck here, not there. There would be a boat or a minecart, like I said, even if the villager died. I was beyond baffled. So at this point, I decided, okay, I guess I'll just have to get another boat and do it all over again and hope for the best. I mean, if you guys can spot it out, please let me know because we need to solve this missing villager issue. So I know I said I'm going to keep my interruptions to a minimum, but I decided, you know what? I gave up on that other villager. I am going to try to do this again. I really need to replace that one villager that I accidentally killed. And they're off. And I'm thinking, okay, please don't happen again. And you can see, this one, they worked correctly, where they're just floating away at the top. And I can jump in. I can push them to the side a little bit. Row the boat. Doesn't really work, but, it's better. And then he finally connects to the track, goes that way, flies all the way back. And I'll get them all out. You can see you can see the issues I'm having with having so many in minecarts. It was just a pain. He's not listening to me. He's not getting in the cart. It all just got a little bit frustrating. At this point, it was like 8 o'clock, and I had to go home pretty quickly. So I was a little bit tired. Fiance was watching Practical Jokers behind me, and I am not living with her because we don't do that. I'm waiting until after the wedding to move in. So right now I'm sleeping at I rent a bedroom from an older guy. I'm sleeping there, but I'm also paying rent for that bedroom and for this condo we're in. It's a lot of fun, but you can see the times when my brain just kind of devolves because I'm not getting a lot of rest, and I'm still trying to have fun. So here is my plan during all of this. I'm going to decide, you know what? This whole minecart system is not working. I'm going to break it all down, and I'm going to build a nice little, more blocked off hall instead of using the fence gates. I figured that might be part of the issue. I go through, and I'm like, yeah, you know what? This is looking ugly, but I might be able to get something done. You see, I start placing all my blocks. Again, if you get motion sickness, feel free to look away or skip this part. But you see here, I start letting the villagers out of the mine carts, and that's when everything falls apart. They escaped the cages that I built for them, despite me setting up blocks so they couldn't. I really made an oopsie there. I gotta really understand how these mechanics work. You can see I'm constantly patching holes. It is just painful. At this point, I am losing my mind. Everything in me just wants to throw my computer because if you know anything about Minecraft, you know the most difficult thing to deal with is villagers and getting them to do what you want them to do. Um, it's just I start getting a bit of a system going, thinking, I've got a smart idea here. I'm gonna build all these walls up and kind of redesign it, and then eventually they'll all go to their stations, and it'll be easier this way. And boy, was I wrong. Alright, this has descended into pure chaos. Villagers are never fun to deal with. I'm going to spend some time separating all these guys into their own boats, putting them back in minecarts, completely redesigning this whole shopping center. I might just build a new building and tear this one down. And I will let you know what we end up doing. I think first things first, I'm going to sleep. Oh, lag. Oh, there's a lot of lag. Oh my god, what is causing this lag? So at this point, the server owner, Stefan, hops on. He gave me permission to share his real name because it's also his Minecraft name. We get on kind of at the same time, and it's just lag city. This time it wasn't from my computer. It was the server was actually lagging. As you can see, it's just not very good. We both crashed a couple of times and restart. And yeah, you will hear Stefan's voice for the next segment. I'm about 6 hours of footage into the very first.
Oh, you're already recording?
Yeah.
Oh, sick. I look forward to seeing stuff. I love Let's Plays.
I need these villagers to buy them. It's not that hard. They're cannon. I really need to put some transparent blocks here instead. Oh,
What is that thing? What is that thing?
Yeah, I put a
Oops.
I put a villager in a minecart and pushed him through, and I forgot he had taken some damage before, so he instantly suffocated, and as soon as he touched the stone block, and like instantly died. It's kind of funny. But.
Tina, come eat your food. Are you still experiencing lag by any chance?
No.
Okay, so it's just my cows are stupid. Got it.
Blame it on the cows.
They don't want to eat. It's like they know that eating just makes them die faster or something. I don't know where they got that idea from.
So I forgot to record. I apologize. I thought I was recording the entire time, but I was not. Shortly after Stefan's remarks there, he came over, gave me some gold for my villagers, and we ended up doing a raid. You'll see that in a couple of clips that I have here of the village. But in the meantime, I also worked on my flooring a little bit. Decided to do an amethyst and smooth quartz checkerboard pattern, so I didn't have the same black and white chessboard structure. Wanted to throw some color in, and also I love the sound of the amethyst blocks when you run over them. I mean, it's a shopping center for my villagers. I want it to be like an actual store where it jingles and stuff as you walk around, makes you feel good. Took some time out of my day to do it, but went ahead and finished up with that. Alright, I've got my trading hall all built up. As you can see, I also have Hero of the Village, and I have been curing some villagers. I want these guys to go ahead and give me some trades, just so you can see the kind of stuff I'm going for right now. This guy sells me Silk Touch for 1 emerald, Unbreaking 3 for 1 emerald, Flame for 1 emerald, Thorns 3 for 6, I don't know why he doesn't like me, Looting 3 for 3, Protection 4 for 1 emerald. This guy for 2 for some reason. Mending for 1 emerald. Looting 2 for 1 emerald. Restoration 3 for 1 emerald. This is... Village is kind of broken. And my plan is, since I have all these... Just so you guys understand my concept here. I have all these guys here. Right? They all sell me 1 emerald for 1 iron ingot. These guys will sell me 4 glass for 1 emerald. So I can spend 2 iron ingots to get 2 emeralds. 2 emeralds, get 8 glass. Turn that 8 glass into glass panes. Come over to these cartographers. Spend, oh, he has refresh his trades. Turn all these glass panes back into money. And boom, my 2 emeralds has become a lot more. Can do up to 16. But yeah, that's what I've been going for. Yeah, and I need to mine some more gold. I've got tons of apples. I got the weakness potions, but I don't have the gold to make golden apples. So I need to mine up about 2 stacks of gold before I can make anything else happen. There's a spawner. Oh, it's a spider spawner. Oh my god. Thank the Lord Jesus. There, turn back into normal people. Not the best trades still, but whatever. We're going to go ahead and wrap this up. This is going to be the end of today's episode. I hope you enjoyed my very first Let's Play, and go ahead and leave a comment with any suggestions on what I could do to make these better. And have a good one.